Do you ever get confused by phrases like used to, be used to, or get used to? You're not alone. Stay tuned as we break them down and make them crystal clear, so you can sound like a native speaker in no time. Hi, and welcome back to SAH English Insights. I'm Syed Afzal Hussain, and today we're going to dive into a few English phrases that often confuse learners. Used to, be used to, get used to, and will used to. These phrases are part of everyday speech, but knowing the difference between them can be tricky. So, if you've ever been confused by these terms, this video is for you. 1. Used to. Definition. Used to is used to describe something that was habitual in the past, but is no longer the case. It refers to actions, situations, or states that were regular in the past, but have changed now. Usage and reason. It's used when talking about past habits or states that no longer happen. It emphasizes that something was done repeatedly or regularly in the past. Examples. I used to play soccer every weekend, but now I prefer basketball. She used to live in New York, but now she lives in California. We used to go camping every summer, but we stopped after the kids grew older. 2. Be used to. Definition. Be used to means being accustomed to something. It describes a state where you have adapted to something and it feels normal or natural to you now. Usage and reason. This phrase is used to express that you are familiar with a situation or condition. It's about the present, not the past. Examples. I am used to waking up early because of my job. She is used to the cold weather after living in Canada for so long. They were used to the noise of the city when they moved to the apartment. 3. Get used to. Definition. Get used to refers to the process of becoming accustomed to something new or unfamiliar over time. It's about adapting to something that was initially strange or difficult, but becomes easier as time passes. Usage and reason. This phrase is used when someone is in the process of adjusting to a new situation or condition. Examples. I'll need some time to get used to driving on the left side of the road. She's still getting used to her new job, but she's doing great. It took a while to get used to the weather in London, but now I love it. 4. Will used to. Definition. This one is often confused with used to, but will used to isn't a correct construction in standard English. The correct phrase to talk about future habits or repeated actions is simply will. Usage and reason. Instead of saying will used to, we say will to express future actions or habits. Examples. I will visit my grandparents every summer. They will move to a new house next year. She will start her new project tomorrow. 5. Habitual would. Definition. Would can also be used to describe habitual actions in the past. It's similar to used to, but would is often used with specific verbs and emphasizes a routine or repeated action in the past. Usage and reason. Would is used to describe actions or events that happened regularly in the past. It often has a nostalgic or storytelling quality. Examples. When I was a child, I would visit my grandmother every Sunday. He would always play the guitar in the evenings. We would spend hours at the beach during summer vacations. Recap and conclusion. All right, let's quickly recap what we've learned today. 1. Used to is for past habits that no longer happen. 2. Be used to describes being accustomed to something in the present. 3. Get used to is for the process of adapting to something new. 4. Will used to is incorrect. Just say will for future actions. 5. Habitual would describes repeated actions in the past. Now you should have a clear understanding of how to use these phrases correctly. Keep practicing them, and soon you'll sound like a pro. Thanks for watching. I hope you feel more confident using these phrases in your everyday conversations. Let me know in the comments below. Which phrase do you find the most tricky? And what other English topics would you like to learn about? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. See you in the next video.